Keaton, how tough a day was that for the lads today, do you think?
Yeah, pretty tough day. I think 150 overs in the dirt in any scenario is pretty tough. Credit must be given to Shubman in the way he's batted over the 2 days. It's been fantastic. He's put on a proper masterclass in how to bat on a good wicket. But the guys threw everything at him, and rightly so. Very tired after their efforts. But I think to take 10 wickets on that for us anyway has been fantastic, and they've shown that it seems like a little bit of a new ball wicket where it can do a little bit to start. No one really knows how the older ball can react from days on from now, but yeah, so far they've done what they need to do.
You mentioned 150 overs there, and then plenty of chasing around. Were there a few particularly sore bodies? Was Bryden's feet all right? Ben and Chris obviously tired as well.
Yeah, I mean everyone's all right. Everyone's fine. It's just I think there's just tired minds and tired bodies, and you put in that much effort, and it's not just physical, it is mental as well about how they go about their job, and how much they put on themselves to get it right. And I think a good night's rest tonight, even the hour and a half they've had off today, will be beneficial going forward.
And can you sort of put a thought on, after watching Shubman bat for probably 8 hours without giving a chance to lose the top 3 in 8 overs, is that just scoreboard pressure? Is that cricket, or was there a couple of loose shots in there?
Do you know what? Look, I mean, if they've had a day and a half off the pitch and they've come in fresh and hot and they've used the new ball really well. I think we did the same yesterday. It just didn't go our way, I suppose, and it may have been a little bit different if we did get those opportunities. But that was yesterday, and today's today. So there's obviously another day tomorrow where we'll come in. Hopefully, as shown so far, the older ball has got softer and it hasn't done as much and been harder to get the ball to go sideways. So we'll just see how tomorrow pans out.
Got Mel and then Will.
Does that show that, following on from Rory's question, that being able to tire out players and keep them in the field for a long time is perhaps as effective as having bowlers who can penetrate and attack?
Well, I mean, it's Test cricket, isn't it? That you want to keep your opposition out there for as long as possible. You want to pile as many runs on as possible and put pressure on that way. And I think they did that really well in the first innings. And yesterday felt like it could have been a lot different than it was. And this morning again with a ball that got old very quickly, it became very difficult. But to take 10 wickets for us and the way we went about it, we kept coming, I think is very encouraging going forward.
And just with the match situation, we know that England doesn't do draws. Does this situation now 3 wickets down, does that test that to the limit, do you think?
Oh no, I just think we'll just find another way to do it. We'll just try and find another way to get over the line. And I think that's the beauty of the team that we have and the players that we have and the belief they have in how they want to go and play the game. There's still 3 days of cricket left. There's lots of cricket to go. And I think, on this fast scoring ground, I think you never know what can happen, sort of stuff. And we've got 2 of the greatest batters in the world at the crease at the moment, and hopefully they'll go back in tomorrow and they really nestle in and really cash in what could be a good day's cricket for England.
We'll take one over here, then we'll finish with Mike, I think.
Similar question, but sort of based on that answer, is that a dressing room that still believes it can win this game?
Oh, 100% will. I've said this many a time in front of all of you, and you keep laughing at me, but no, we'll go back in there and we'll have a quick chat about how the day's gone and what might look forward for tomorrow. But ultimately, it's about getting some rest and some guys and getting some shut-eye and then coming back fresh tomorrow.
Ask for a quick assessment on how Shoaib bowled across the 2 days. A lot of overs, but ended up with some rewards, and particularly the Pam wicket yesterday was a smart bit of bowling.
Oh, look, I think over the 7 days he's bowled against India, he's bowled fantastically well. Hitting Lee on a wicket that didn't offer much as well, but he found a little bit at the back end of the Test match in this game, first innings wicket, and he's come in and done a job for us. 45 overs from a 21-year-old, still learning his craft, is a fantastic effort. But even for the fact that he's bowled his Karen ball 3 times, maybe more. I probably didn't watch all of it. Just shows how far he wants to take his game and how exciting he can be.
Yeah, go ahead.
Coach, need to know your reaction on the exclusion of Kuldeep Yadav. Were you surprised as an opposition camp? Were you surprised? And the second part is the way ball turned. Some sharp turns were there. Some Shoaib Bashir's delivery, and after that, Joe Root, the way he picked up Jadeja. How do you? Jadeja. How do you rate this wicket? In next 3 days, will there be more as far as spinners are concerned?
I really don't know. I think it might be. So far, it suggests that the harder the ball is, the more opportunity is for the ball to do something. As the ball gets softer, it hasn't done as much. But I can't comment on Kuldeep not playing. That's beyond me. And as both teams said, both captains said, they both would have bowled. So they both have looked at the wicket thinking it would have done a lot more than it has.
Last one, Mike, please.
So far in the series, in 3 innings, England have been detained in the field for a total of 360 overs. In a 5-match series where the test matches often come back to back. Is that sustainable in terms of the wear and tear on your fast bowlers? Because Bryden looked like he was struggling a bit towards the end there.
Yeah, I mean, he's had 2 hard test matches, and fortunately we've had a good break between this one. But it's the beauty of having a battery of seamers. We've got some guys coming back into the squad, namely Joffrey's bowled rockets at lunch today again. And Gus may be back at full fitness, and then you can start to rotate. And I think that's how big series are won. It's not just won by any one individual or any one bowling attack. It's probably it's more likely a team effort. And I think we're lucky in the position we're at the moment that we've got some guys coming back from injury refresh and excited to go forward. So who knows what we get at Lords, but that's still ages away, mate.
Okay, we're done. Thanks, Jeets.
Cheers, mate.